Hey up everyone, and welcome back to another video. And in this one I'm going to be showing you how I painted the ears on this German Shepherd dog. I'm going to be working in acrylic on Fabriano Artistico hot press watercolour paper, and I'll list all my supplies in description so you know what it is I'm using. If you're interested in purchasing any for yourself, there's some links there for you. And I'm just starting off by blocking in some colour, basically getting some colour down, and I always start off with blacks and just add in like the general areas that you've got your details, like your rims around ears and any other sort of like vague details and what have you. Obviously no too detailed, just getting the general shapes and what have you in there on the ear. And then I'll start coming in with some colour and adding some colour. You got some browns and what have you around edge of ears and at base of ears especially. And then the inner part of the ear where it goes down towards the ear canal. And then you got some sort of pinks, like flesh tones going on in there. There's no point putting the colour of the hair on yet. That's growing inside the ear flaps because that gets painted on later, so you may as well just put like the base colour and get all that down before you start adding to it with like things like hair details. You don't have to be tidy at this point. Main objective is to just basically cover up everything underneath. So it's just that green background that I added to go behind them, and then I just drew the outlines of dogs on the green background, and I'm just trying to cover up all that green basically. And then just give them a slight tidy up before I make a start on the insides of the ear, basically where you can see the flesh and the skin tones. I always start on that area because obviously it goes further back than the other parts of ears, and you've got all the tufts of fur growing on the base of ears, which is going to be overlapping that, so you need to get that in first and get that finished, and then you can start doing the hair afterwards, which is overlapping it and what have you. And I'm starting with the darkest tones, and then I'm going to be gradually lightening up, so they look darker than reference picture at minute, but they will be getting lighter as I go along. And I forget what colours I used for this now, but it varies between reference photos and paintings anyway. They all look different when it comes to colour, and you're going to have to use different colours on each one, so there's no set colours to use in every single dog picture, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to continue tidying up a little bit before I start really adding some detail. So now that I've modelled the rest of the ear and just tidied them up a little bit, I'm coming back to these areas inside the ear, and I'm just going to start adding a little bit of texture to them. And I'm just adding lighter shades and then slightly darker shades again to blend them in with the darkest shades that were already there. The shades get a bit lighter the further up the ear that they get, and then after I've finished that area, I'm just going to start adding some details to the tufts of fur around the base of ears and also around the rim of the ears. The brush that I'm using to do that detail is a rigger brush in this footage, but you can use any kind of brush that's got a good nice fine point on it. So you can buy cheap detail brushes and what have you that have got nice fine points on them as well, that you can use for this kind of work. You don't necessarily have to use a rigger brush like I'm using here. You can see me using the detail brushes when I'm still painting the skin on the inside of the ear and then the tufts of fur at the base of ear. But now I'm just going to concentrate on painting in the fur that's in the ears, and as I say, the edges of the ear, the rims, and then the tufts that are at base of ear come first, and then I'm going to move on to the shorter fur that's growing inside the ear flap, and it's a bit more thick towards the edge of ear, and then it thins out as it starts getting to that area where you can see the flesh on the inside of the ear flap. And all you have to do is just gradually reduce the intensity of it as it gets to that skin on inside the ear, because it's not just like an abrupt hairline, it's a gradual thinning out of the hair that's growing, so it just gradually thins away. And it's also more thick and tufty on the top edge of the ear flap as opposed to on the bottom outer edge of the ear flap. Right, so I've moved across to other ear, and I'm just going to be repeating process that I did on the first ear. And I'm still working on the mid-tones at the minute, so when I've worked on this ear, you'll see me go back to other ear and start working on the lighter tones and the highlights. And then I'll be switching back to this ear as well and adding the highlights onto this ear. There's no point me rambling on all the way through it, so I'm just going to let you watch it and listen to a little bit of background music whilst I'm at it. And I'll come back in a little bit. So I'm starting to come towards completing these ears now, and I hope you've not minded me not rambling on all the way through it. I know some people have said before that it's sometimes nice to just, you know, talking to stop and just be able to watch what's going on. I've tried not to speed it up too much so you can see what it is that I'm actually doing, so I don't need to be talking all the time anyway. This German Shepherd were one of 2 dogs in a portrait that I did last year, and I will show the final painting and, you know, the German Shepherd itself completed as well at end of video. But just focusing on one feature means that I don't have to speed the footage up as much, and you can see better what it is I'm doing and keep the video at a more manageable size. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video, and I hope you've enjoyed watching it, and thanks if you're still watching from the beginning, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!